Today we're going to draw a Mosasaurus from Camp Cretaceous. Now let's get started. We're going to start off with the head. So it's pretty big, and we're going to draw the head down by the bottom of the paper. And we're going to start by making a rigid line right there, and then making another one right here. And we're going to kind of curve it, and then just make a straight line and kind of curve it down, bring it in and out. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, except for you're going to see the entire thing. And then you're going to stop those two there, and then you're going to make the eye. So you're going to make a circle and a curve. Now you're going to make the mouth. So the mouth's going to be open. So you're going to draw kind of V shape because Mosasaurus has a very skinny head for its size, I should say. And it's kind of shaped like a baleen whale's mouth. And then you're just going to do that, and you're going to make the tongue. And then you're going to make the bottom part of its jaw. So it looks kind of like a whale right now, but trust me, in the end it won't. But you're going to draw the nose holes up here on the top of its head. And the reason for that is that if it lived underwater, it could just poke its nostrils up out of the water and it wouldn't even need to stick its entire head up. It would just need to surface a little. And then we're going to draw these teeth. And Mosasaurus is a strange sea creature. And it has 3 rows of teeth on each jaw. So we're going to draw a wavy line here and a wavy line below it. And that's where we're going to draw the second and third set of teeth. Going to draw some teeth here. Very spiky mouth, don't want to end up in it. And so lots of teeth. Row after row after row. So now we've got to draw kind of a curved line for the things in its head, so it looks like it's kind of bumpy. And then we're gonna, for the neck, it doesn't really have a neck, so we're just gonna curve it up. But then we're gonna make these little bumpy curved thingies that I'm gonna call spikes, but they're not. It's kind of like a crocodile skin, and then and then you're just gonna make the neck really short and muscular. So the neck is gonna end about here because it just has a really short neck. And then you're gonna make those like feathery, spiky things, and you're gonna draw a shape kind of like that, and you're gonna draw your feathery, spiky things on top all the way to the end. And you're gonna draw that and then that. And that's gonna be where you're gonna draw these spiky things. So you know what I'm doing now, kind of just drawing a bunch of upside down U's and V's. It's in between a U and a V because it's kind of sharp, but not. And you're gonna end there, and then you're gonna draw the first flipper. So it's gonna come out in the front, and then pull back. Then pull under, and then pull in. Then you're gonna draw the belly. And then you're going to draw the second flipper, which you're just going to see this part. And you're just gonna draw a wavy line. You're just gonna try kind of draw another wavy line, and they're gonna kind of look like opposite images of each other. And then for the third and fourth paddle, you're going to make these two smaller. So you're gonna make this one only about that big. And you're barely gonna be able to see this one. And then you're just gonna draw a curved line there. But these bumpies are gonna end right here. And now you're like, what? I had so much fun drawing those. Well, that's because you get to still do him on its tail paddle, because its tail is shaped like a paddle since it lives underwater, but it lays its eggs on sand. Or some species they just give birth to young. And so there's your picture of it. Now, if I were you, I would draw some bubbles, because it's moving through the water, not air. If it was moving through air, there would be dust. So just draw some little circles. And now, my favorite part, we get to color. Yay! First, I think we should take this really cool deep blue and do lightly with his belly. So you just color his entire belly blue. Then you can make it like higher or lower. And then you can do it on the underside of his tail, which is pretty big because he has a paddle for tail. Basically, if you were a crocodile and you had a boat rudder for a tail. And then you can do it underneath his jaw. And you can do it dark blue right here above his head. His or her. And then you can do it in betweenish blue right here. And on all of the spike plate thingamabobbers. Now that we're done with our blue, we're going to move over to a purple and gray combination. So it's going to be a kind of wacky, loony nutso dino. But so you're going to start by drawing kind of shape like that on each one of its flippers. And then you color each flipper around those goofy shapes you just made in gray. Or you can fill the shapes in. And then you're gonna go over that lightly with purple. Sorry, it's a very squeaky purple, but yours probably won't be as squeaky as mine. Hopefully there's not a mouse in it. And then if I were you, I'd color all your spots in a little light gray. And then we're gonna take a darker gray for the rest, and I'm gonna choose a kind of purpley gray. Oh wow, that is really purple. But hey, it's fun to experiment. And now we're going to color in its mouth. So we're gonna take a light pink and a reddish color. And we're going to put them both in the mouth. And this is going to be for like the cheeky flap things. And so we gotta very, very carefully go around all those teeth we made. Because as you know, I made 3 rows of teeth on mine. And you might have too, so watch out, because those teeth are sneaky. Because you don't want to color your teeth in. And then you're going to color your tongue in, but we're not done yet. Now we're going to color in his eye, which is going to be green. And we're going to shade the bubbles. So I'm going to take this blue and I'm going to shade one side of the bubble. You can do any side you want, or you can color in the entire bubble. Doesn't matter. But if I were you, I wouldn't recommend coloring the entire page blue like it's the ocean, because then you wouldn't be able to really see your dinosaur. I mean, Mosasaurus, so. And there you have it, a Mosasaurus from Camp Cretaceous. Bye!